Hello guys, this is Sarah and this is a video on the Nintendo 3DS. Finally, Nintendo decided to give us an upgraded version of the DS which has better and higher graphics. I mean, they have been upgrading the Nintendo DS with the same lame 3D PlayStation 1 graphics, which was supposed was really old. I mean, whatever, they finally decided to move on to the future and to present us with something that has decent graphics. Same level as the PSP graphics and really close to the iPhone graphics, because there's some strong games that have some amazing graphics for a cell phone, full 3D graphics. So they finally decided to upgrade their level to match with all the portable consoles which has awesome graphics, finally. But they've added not just the upgraded version of the graphics, but also a little extra feature, the balancing feature, which probably have attracted a lot of people's attention to. While you're tilting your device to the right, the game tilts with you to the right. If you are tilting your device to the left, the game tilts with you to the left. Yes, it is a console that reads your hand's movement. So, how does it feel to play a game that has that kind of thing where I need to tilt my device to right and left? I don't know, but probably people would look at me in a very awkward way, like, what is she doing? Why is she moving her device? Why is she tilting it like that? I will look really crazy. So if I'm gonna play a game like that, it would be probably at home or where no one is looking at me, because I interact with games so much to the point that I actually live in the game while I'm playing it. Anyways, I've seen some 3D games on the 3DS. They look really decent, and after seeing the games, from graphics point of view, I'm actually considering to buy a Nintendo 3DS once it comes in Egypt. Now, it is coming in March 2011 in the USA around $250, which is technically going to translate to above £2,000 in Egypt. And is going to also translate that the console will be coming in April or in May, around that time. So it's going to be available in summer, and the price will be decided by around summertime. And it's about 2,000. I cannot give you any real price on how the machine will really cost. The machine is finally upgraded to be able to render strong graphics. Now, I didn't want the Wii or the Nintendo DS because the fact that it has kiddie games kind of drove me away. But after upgrading their portable console, there is a chance that we are going to see some strong games. There has been a Dead or Alive fighting game for the Nintendo DS that does not depend on the balancing feature. It depends on fighting with the buttons, because yes, it's not just a device that you can get to tilt around, but it is a device that you can also press on the classic A, B, X, Y buttons, and it also has an analog stick like the PSP analog stick. It also has the classic up and down and right and left, and of course the start, the pause, the on and off type buttons. The screen's a little bigger than the older the other DS, while the screen which is on the buttons or near or in between the right and left and the ABC buttons is kind of a little smaller from the main screen. Of course, I think that the touch feature for the small screen will be also found. I mean, you probably won't do a device which was better than your old device, and you would remove one of your options. You would keep them all and you would just upgrade the rest. So, what does this mean? It means is that the Nintendo now is going to be a strong competitive with the PSP, because PSP, Nintendo DS, they have the same kind of graphics now, and they're going to compete head to head. While even Nintendo maybe is stronger in the fact that they have this balancing feature, which is going to lead not just for first-party gamers, party developers to develop games based on that features. I'm talking about Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon games. But other also companies are going to make games exclusive for the Nintendo DS based on that little feature. Not now. I'm expecting that it won't be any time now because this console is still new, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of testing and a lot of things that needs to be tried out before coming up with a game that depends on that tilting thing. But from graphics point of view, I think games which are going to come out, they're probably gonna come out or coming soon for the 3DS based more on graphics than the balancing feature. So in other words, you're going to see right now games that has better graphics more than you're going to see games that is based on tilting your device around. Well, first party publisher games, that's another deal because they had like the console for a very long time and they have been trying it for a very long time now. But as for people, because you need to consider people are not going to go and buy these type of games right away. First, they're going to want to try the device, and then developers would see how people would react to the console. If the console do well, they're going to start developing games. That depends on that feature, so it still has a bit of a while before any type of games like that comes out. Still, I'm expecting to see that there are games that's going to be both announced for the PSP and for the DS because they have the same graphics quality. And I believe now they have the same strong processor that's able to render these kind of graphics. Because these type of graphics needs a really strong processor. So yeah, that's kind of is my view on it. That's kind of our outlook on it. The console isn't really out yet, but this is what I have seen and what I have snooped around and got. So yeah, it is news. You could say it's my opinion, something like that. A bit of that on that. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'm going to see you in another video. So stay tuned and see you later. Bye bye.